Hello there. So thanks for tuning to Excel Island. Welcome to the channel if you're a new subscriber, and welcome back if you're an existing subscriber. So my name is Abatan Sheriffdeen, but you can call me Sheriff for short. And basically, what I do on this channel for the last 55 days or 6 days, yeah, this 56 days. For the last 56 days, I've been live streaming my learning journey, learning the SQL resources, SQL on Datacamp with the Datacamp resources. So I subscribe to a 1 year subscription on Datacamp, and I'm trying to maximize and make use of the resources on the Datacamp platform to learn and upskill myself as a data analyst. Currently, I'm a freelance data analyst. I'm currently top rated plus on the Upwork platform. So I've had major success on the Upwork platform, and I'm trying to upskill myself and on my skills in data analytics pretty well. So I started with the data analyst in SQL career track on Datacamp, and after completing that, before the next 100 days or after the 100 days, I plan to start the data analyst in Power BI career track also on Datacamp. So you're welcome to join me. So today, so far, I've been doing that consistently for the past 56 days. Yes, today is day 56 actually, you get it now. So there are a couple of days that I rested. I already did some practice on Datacamp platform so I can keep the learning streak going on. You get it now. So I'm on the career track platform of Datacamp. Let me show you what that looks like. On the data analyst career track, I can see I'm 60% towards completing this career track. And if I click on it, if I finish this career track, as I said earlier, I want to start the data analyst in Power BI career track because I'm trying to prepare for the PL 300 certification also. So if I go to the data analyst in SQL career tracks, so this career track actually contains 11 courses, and I've completed 6 courses so far, and I am on the seventh course. So before you know it, I'll be on the eighth course, 10th course, and 11th course, and both 8, 9, 10, and 11. You get it down. And the idea is to learn consistently every day for the next 100 days, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour. So I don't want to overwhelm myself and be learning 2 hours straight or 3 hours, 6 hours every day. That is achievable. That is achievable, but you get if someone gets burned out, you get tired and you won't be able to continue. So the idea is to learn little by little and compound the knowledge over time. You get the time. So you can see if I tell you correct, I can see I'm on the eighth course. I'm on chapter 2 of this course. So each course has 4 chapters. You get the time. I can see when you scroll down to the beginning of the journey. So that's what. So after the course, I plan to look for a lot of data sets online and practice my SQL skill. And I also be live streaming those journey also to get it down. So that is just it about that. So as I said earlier, I'm actually a top rated plus freelance data analyst on the Upwork platform. So I've had major success on the platform due to the influence of a coach right now. So I have a coach who has coached me all about freelancing for the last getting close to 5 years now. His name is Ben Gadibi, and he has a course currently on which is the freelance client magnet course. I'll leave a link to the course under the description. You can check it out. So the course teaches you how to become a successful freelancer and run a successful freelancing business on major platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, LinkedIn, remote job website, or even using your social media accounts, your personal social media account, optimize it and position yourself for potential clients to also hire you. So check out the course under this description. I'll also leave a link. You can also check out the Ngadibi profile on Twitter. If I go to Twitter now, I can search Being Ngadibi here. If I search Being Ngadibi, so this is him here. So you can check out his work. His print rate, he has over 20.9k followers. The last time I checked, he's hitting 21k followers. You get it now. So if I check out his print tweets, you see a lot of testimonials from successful freelancers that he has coached actually. And I am also one of his testimonials. He's the one that coached me all about freelancing. So do check out the course. I'll leave a link to the course under this description. Let me go back to my learning journey today. So every day I try to learn as little as possible for the next 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour, depending on how energetic I am for the day. But I make sure to show up every day, no matter how little it is. so as to compound the knowledge over time. Because becoming a data analyst is a long-term journey. You get it now. So I'll just continue from where I stopped in this exploratory data analysis in SQL. So I have 3 more hours to go. So let's do some lessons today. So I'm on the chapter 2 of the course. There's chapter 3 and chapter 4. So let's finish the chapter 2 today. Let's see. So let's start.
Understanding the distribution of a variable is crucial for finding
Well, let me change my speaker to my headset.
errors, outliers, and other anomalies in the data. For columns with a small number of discrete values, we can view the distribution by counting the number of observations with each distinct value. We group by and order the results by. Understanding the distribution of a variable is crucial for finding errors, outliers, and other anomalies in the data. For columns with a small number of discrete values, we can view the distribution by counting the number of observations with each distinct value. We group by and order the results by the column of interest. There are 20 distinct values in the unanswered count column in the Stack Overflow data with the tag Amazon EBS. Only partial results are shown here. 20 values are manageable to examine, but when the variable you're interested in takes on many different values, binning or grouping the values can make the output more useful. One way to do interest by counting the
I'm trying
number
to
of observations
understand.
and crucial for
I'm trying to understand what you're saying there. So sometimes I get to password or fast forward backward or reverse it backward. Play the video backward actually.
finding
Okay.
errors, outliers, and other anomalies in the data. For columns with a small number of discrete values, we can view the distribution by counting the number of observations. Understanding the distribution of a variable is crucial for finding errors, outliers, and other anomalies in the data. For columns with a small number of discrete values, we can view the distribution by counting the number of observations with each distinct value. We group by and order the results by the column of interest. There are 20 distinct values in the unanswered count column in the Stack Overflow data with the tag Amazon EBS. Only partial results are shown here. 20 values are manageable to examine, but when the variable you're interested in takes on many different values, binning or grouping the values can make the output more useful. One way to do this is with the trunc function. Trunc is short for truncate. The trunc function reduces the precision of a number. This means replacing the smallest numeric places, the rightmost digits, with zeros. Truncating is not the same as rounding. You'll never get a result placing the trunc is short for truncate. The trunc function reduces the precision of a number. This means replacing the smallest numeric places, the rightmost digits, with zeros. Truncating is not the same as rounding. You'll never get a result with a larger absolute value than the original number. Trunc takes 2 arguments, the value to truncate and the number of places to truncate it to.
Oh, thank you. A lot of times then. I can see your message.
Positive values for the second argument indicate the number of digits after the decimal to keep. For example, truncating 42.1256 to 2 places keeps only the first 2 digits after the decimal. Negative values for the second argument indicate places before the decimal to replace with 0. For example, truncating 12,345 to -3 replaces the 3 digits to the left of the decimal with 0. We can use the trunc function to group values in the unanswered count column into 3 groups based on the digit in the tens place of the number. Note that the second argument to the trunc function here is a -1. There are 74 values between 30 and 39. What if you want to group values by a quantity other than the tens place of the number? Note that the second argument to the trunc function here is a -1. There are 74 values.
Select trunc unanswered count -1. Count. This is truncating unanswered count. I check this box here. Okay.
Between 30 and 39. What if you want to group values by a quantity values between 30 or values between 30 and 39? What if you want to group values by a quantity other than the place value of a number, such as by units of 5 or 20? The generate series function can help. It generates a series of numbers from a starting value to an ending value, inclusive, by steps of a third value. For example, we can generate a series from 1 to 10 by steps of 2, or a series from 0 to 1 by steps of 1/10. Generate series can be used to group.
So the generate series is generating 1, then step of 2. Is up to 3, or 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Okay.
Generate series can be used to group values into bins. Here's an example of what we want to create: a series of lower and upper values and the count of the number of observations falling in each bin. Let's build the query to create that output. A with clause allows us to alias the results of a subquery to use later in the query. Here we generate 2 series, one for the lower bounds of the bins and another for the upper. We name this bins. Because we're only summarizing data for tag Amazon EBS, we also create that subset of the Stack Overflow table and call it EBS. Then write the main select query to join the result EBS table and call it EBS.
EBS has another subquery.
Then write the main select query to join the results of the subqueries we created.
We selected the lower here, upper, then count unanswered count. From here, we're going to keep all bins. We're going to keep all bins there on unanswered count greater than or equal to lower than unanswered count less than upper. Okay.
And count the values. We join EBS to bins where the column unanswered count is greater than or equal to the lower bound and strictly less than the upper bound. A left join keeps all bins in the result, even those with no values in them. Finally, group by the lower and upper bin values to count the values in each bin. Each row in the output has the count of days where the number of unanswered questions was greater than or equal to the lower bound and strictly less than the upper bound. Note that the result contains bins with 0 values. This is because we counted non-null values of unanswered count instead of just the number of rows. Note that the result contains bins with was greater than or equal to the lower bound and strictly less than the upper bound. Note that the result contains bins with 0 values. This is because we counted non-null values of unanswered count instead of just the number of rows. All right, have fun exploring distributions.
Let's explore distribution. It says use trunc or truncate to examine the distribution of attributes of 4,500 companies. Remember that truncate numbers by replacing lower place value digits with zeros. Trunc value to truncate, place is to truncate. So negative values for places to truncate indicate digit to the left of the decimal to be replaced or to replace, while positive values indicate digit to the right of the decimal to keep. So use trunc to truncate employees to hundred, that is hundreds, count number of observation with each truncate value. Truncate employee, let's see, check the employee, okay. This is the employee, one is truncate to hundreds, is 5 zeros. Yeah, trunk, yes, this is the employee, that's the employee, and number of decimal places is 5. Okay, let's see, that should be 5. So the instruction now says from 45 count number of companies with each trunk value. Number of companies, to count company, okay, that is count star, count star there. We go by, use the left to group. So also go by employee bin, also order by same employee bin. Employee bin, let's do that. Okay, one, and see, boom. So we have this 5 decimal frequency. So we check the employee column A, 2, 3 are truncated to this. Let's give that a submission. Oh, I'm missing something. Oh, -5. What is -5 there? Let's see. 100, okay. It says if trunks to truncate employees to hundreds, 5 zeros. We are counting them. Oh, so trunk 4 to going to move decimal place to the right. So negative -3, 1, 2, 3. We're pressing negative -5 now to return 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left of the decimal. Okay. Oh, we got that. So repeat step 1 for companies with less than 100 employees, most common. This time, truncate employees to the 10th places. Want to do the same thing? Want to count number of observation? Yeah. Then trunk employees I say if it was the most common, this time strong employee to hundreds to tens. So instead of 5 0, that probably be that'll be 4 0 -4. Limit to which companies? I say this time translate employees to the limit repeat the step one for company with less than, let's say for count star. I say where count star. I think we have to use the where count star there. Where count star is less than this here is 100,000. Goodbye employee being ordered by employee. Let's give it a shot. Oh, so my count star, the alias is there. So like say it is step one for companies. With less than, okay. So with less than, oh, every employee being is less than that. Let's see that now. Oh, some getting an error there. When you see employee being, this is there now. It's not saying the column employee being with an alias now. So you should to see that. Hmm. I mean the code is not, the column is not correct. Okay, the where clause is already before the select clause. Oh, okay, I forgot it. Because, okay, let's see that. So we can't use the alias in the vector because alias is evaluated before select. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, oh, that makes sense now. Let me just understand the question again. So I need to understand trunk. What does trunk works? But trunk is quite simple. What trunk does is that if I read the slide again, so trunk with this number, it's not like rounding. Trunk doesn't round. Yes, it's the number of decimal place, number of the number specified in this syntax here is going to replace it with 50. If you say positive, so positive to by say 2, going to equate the last two values to the right of the decimal. I say -3 here, going to return it's going to replace the last 3 zeros before the decimal, the last 3 digits rather, before the decimal to 0. Okay. I say network employees last 4 -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. Let me check this here. 1, 2, 3. So this is the first list 4 digits here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's replace with 0. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 230 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 6 here. Okay. Okay, where the chunk of employees is less than. Okay. That's not understandable. Let's continue. So it says generate series. Summarize the distribution of the number of questions with tag Dropbox on Stack Overflow per day by binding the data. Because generate series is from to step. You can reference the slide using the PDF icon, the upper icon of the screen. So let me look at the slide. Once we generate series function there. So start by selecting the maximum and minimum of the question count column for the tag Dropbox, so you know the range of values to cover with the bins. The minimum and minimum question count. So I go to the question count here. So the minimum question count for the tag based on the what? Based on the tag Dropbox. So for tag Dropbox, what is the minimum question for it and the maximum question for it? You can say mean question count and max question count from tables or from Stack Overflow here. You say where the tag here equals to job equals where the tag is equal to Dropbox. So what is Dropbox here? You after the tag Dropbox here. Let me look for Dropbox. This one here. I just copy that and paste that there. So let me run the code and see the result. So the minimum question count for Dropbox is 230. So 2,315 and the maximum is what? 3,072. Let's submit the answer like that. So now it says now use the next series to create bins of size 50 from 2,200 to 3 or 3,100. To do this, you need an upper and lower bound to define. This will require you to modify the stopping value of the lower bound and the starting value of the upper bound by the bin width. You can see generate series. So from say from 2,000 to 3,000 with a step of 50. With a step of what? Of 50. So what I generate the second one, the upper bound. So we have to say we have to add 50 to this one. So 220 This will now be 2,250. 2,250 and with 3,050. Interval of what? 50 also. Let's run the code and see. So I have the lower, I have the upper. So 2,200, 2,250, 2,250, 2,300, 2,300, 2,350. Let's submit that and see. Yes, let's see what 3,050. Why? It's been 3,050. 3,000. Oh, hold up. The code and see. I'm not having the same thing now. 2,200, 350. Okay. Why is that okay? Okay, it's going to be 3,100. Okay, from 2,250. So, generate series. I still have all the same thing. Well, okay, so it's starting from 2,200. It is talking about 3,100. So my offer on this one is 2,200. Oh, okay, I think I understand this now. So I'm using the generic series to create, let's see that 1, 10, 2. So the lower bound is 1, the upper bound is 10, and the interval is step of what? So step of 50. 2,200, 50. So from 2,200 here, the highest must be what? 3,100 here. So it has to go like that, 50. So I need to know which one is next here. 2,200, then 2,250, 3,050. Oh, okay. Now select lower and upper from bins along with the count of values within each bins. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay, bins created in step 2. With bins, let's generate series lower subset flow to join tag. Okay, the dog box has select custom count from stack overflow. Where tag is dog box. Select column for results. What column are you counting to summarize? Okay, let's see. So we are going to be counting. So you need to join dog box which contain the question count for tag dog box with the bins created by generate series. You need to be counting the dog box. I think we have so from bins there. What do you have there? What are we counting? Select column from results. What column are you counting to summarize? Select lower upper. Select lower upper. Then count the question count here. From bins, this is the bins created above. Join to Dropbox created above. So we say join Dropbox on the on clause. To do this, where is that? Okay, where question count. That is where question count here. Then should be generated or lower than. The join should occur where the count is greater than or equal to lower, greater than. So where on question count here, which is greater than or equal to lower, greater than or equal to lower, and something less than the upper bound. Where question count also is not less than the upper bound. Okay. Go by lower or upper and other by lower. So let's run the code and boom, we have this code here. So let's remove that. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Oh, that's also return 18 rows, so return 16 rows. This is returning 16 rows there, and the expression was return 18 rows. So what's missing? Count of value within each bin. That means I'm not supposed to be counting. I'm supposed to really count star. You're still having 16 rows. Oh, hmm. I'm missing something. Remain two rows I'm supposed to be returning. Why am I returning only 16 rows? Because we less than lower bin value and upper bin value, which is correct now. It's correct here. That's not a good fit. What's that the issue now? So I think it's not a left join. Oh, my code is missing a left join. You can see that's where my error is. But returning everything from the bins. Oh, we see that. Because now we're returning 18 rows. So that's correct now. I didn't join to the right table. And boom. So that's all about truncate. Definitely need to listen to more truncate again. I almost to this chapter, but we're going to stop here today and continue on day 57. That's loading. So we learned something today, no matter how little it is. Alright guys, so thanks for staying to the end of the live stream. If you found value in this video, please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to support the channel and let the channel grow. Also, smash that subscribe button and put on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I go live. Also, share your thoughts with me in the comment section. I really appreciate that to hear from you. Bye, and I'll see you on day 57. All right.